Hello, travelers. It's Airport Manager Rever. And where is this little guy going with his cart? Is something not done right? Well, I was just sitting there looking. Before I got distracted by him. I was definitely thinking that our airport has come quite a long way. And yeah, where is he going? He's probably somebody's not probably assigned right. Right. So is he like? Yeah. What the heck's he doing? And you know what? Some of it can be like these things. Yep. See that? So assigned to, there we go. See, so he's bringing luggage up to that guy. So all four of these are now assigned. And then let's just double check this one while we're up here. Yep, all three of, then all three of these. And then we're going to eventually get rid of this one over here. But good. Now, I did fast forward a little bit more time. Let's close this. And wasn't really even paying too much attention. But I built this whole thing. And that's the reason I fast forwarded an extra day, just because this cost us 600,000. So I think it was actually maybe 2 days, whatever. I think we were on, when I left you guys, we were on 88, I think. And then see, that's where we had $1 million expenses, and that's because I spent another 600,000 that day. But then if you look, within 2 days, right? So this is 90, we're on 91 now. So 2 days I fast forwarded more or less. We made quite a bit of money those days. If we look at our profit and loss from yesterday, 250,000, and that I think is less than the day before. Yeah, 237. So it's not less. So 200 and some thousand a day is pretty darn good. Now, I would like to, in this episode, try to start working out what in the heck we're going to do. And to be quite honest, I want your suggestions. So after I do this one, it's one of the benefits to having these episodes come out every 3 days, right? So I plan on doing more like 3-day at this point with the Founder's Fortune and the Project Hospital. So I'll have a few extra days to get your suggestions. But here's what I'm thinking. We go upstairs, right? And I'm going to extend this out. So, you know what? Let's get our planning tool ready to go. I want to get this taxiway thing, right? Let me go back down. And I'm going to put this guy right here. And then I'm going to go back up, right? And then we're going to put that guy. And then I know, well, let's see. Let's go back down. All right. And then we'll do this. And we'll go back up. So that's one gate. And we'll do it in, doesn't really matter, yellow. All right. And then we know the other one's going to be here. And let's just make sure, well, it's going to be there, but let's double check. Yep. All right, so that's the other gate. We'll do it in orange. So that's going to be our two gates that are going to be up here. All right. Oh, another thing I wanted to do was if we come back down to this floor, this eventually I think we probably will expand the baggage. We probably don't need it, but whether we do or we don't, what I would like to do just to make sure we don't have a future problem. I think it is ops, isn't it? Outdoor gate. No, I want a fence, right? The structures. How about we search for FE? Yeah, fence. I don't know why I can never find that, but I'm just going to come off of here and then there, right? So that way, if we ever do decide to build this addition, we'll just have to get rid of that extra fence if we don't do that before then, and then this should cover us security-wise. That point. Now we're going to have to go and buy some more land and whatnot in order to be able to get these extra large gates to work. So we're going to have to figure that out at some point. But that's for like a future worry. Yeah, so we've gotten some of this done, and so let's go ahead and just because we'll get these guys working, let's go ahead and just buy this, right? Which means we're going to have to probably fast forward some more time. But this will get us like a whole nother section done. And then we're going to have to come over a little bit more, right? Because if we look, no doubt we're going to have to come over more. Now, we may come over more for a lot of reasons. Right? So let's see. Objects. Yeah. Extra large. Yeah. See, the entrance to this thing is going to be like over here. That's not the right one. Right? Let's say it's going to be, well, actually, it would kind of be right there. Like right here. Yeah, so that would actually sort of work. But again, we're going to need like room for seating and whatnot. Now these planes are going to be really big, so they're going to need a lot of seating. Like in other words, in the neighborhood of this much seating, I would think, for each one of these. All right, so how much room is that? Let's use the planning, and the clear tool is actually not the worst way to measure things because it doesn't actually do anything. All right, so that's 10 by 26. So that's 260 like boxes, right? And then they're going to have to be like in multiples of say 4 or 5, right? So if you can't go less than 4 wide, and then probably want some decoration. So like in other words, this is 10 wide. So let's just say that we have to do 5 by something to try to get somewhere in the neighborhood of 260. All right, so then we have, let's come up. Let's see if we can't nail this down. Construction and objects and extra large. All right, come on. I'll have to go back. All right, so we're going to go one off of, so like here, what I'm trying to do is say this needs to be, we'll do lime, I guess, right? Like right there. Let's do magenta. Right, that will line up. Now this is going to be 9 off of that, right? Yeah, the escape. All right, so we're going to do 9 off of that, and then bang, bang. Right, and this is the yellow, right? Nope, that's like, I always misclick. You have to be careful in this game about your clicking. All right, so there we go. So that's where the actual doorways would be. And then with these guys, it's going to be where you're going to need 4 of these. Now, are we doing okay over here? I think we are. We could probably squeeze some more. If we need more things, I think we could squeeze some more seats in here, which we'll probably do. I really have to pay more attention to what's going on there. So what I'm thinking of is, do we put some seats here? Would that be better? Yeah, let's plan on, can we do white for seats, right? We don't want to be, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll leave 4 in between. And then we'll do 5. All right, what did we say, 260? So 5 by 20 would be 200. Yeah, so it'd be a little bit less than that. All right, that's 5 by 26. So if we could have, I mean, that's going to cover a lot of seating, and then I don't even know if we really need that much. And then we would do something like this. We want 4 of these. So we're going to do, so that's going to be where the wall is. So we're going to do like 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to have like one of these. That's going to be the gates, and then we'll have 2 in between. All right, so that's where that gate and the associated things would be. And then what if we did the same thing over here? So we're going to say, all right, this one's going to start like right there. Nope, wrong one. All right, and you'll see here why we've got to plan things out, right? What I really want to do and ask you guys about and get your opinions on. Yeah, so then we want to do queues, right? And the queues that we have here seem pretty good, right? So they're, what did we say? They're 11 by 5 with some decorations around them. All right, so we're going to do 2 queues here. Starting here. No. Yeah, you know what I don't like about this is the fact that when they come back out, I don't really want them coming right into the queue. I'm thinking what I do is let's do this a little different, right? Let's leave like 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to clear this whole thing out. All right. Yeah, I think let's do this different so that people coming out of the plane can go directly this way. All right. 1, 2. We got back on cyan, right? Data. And then we'll go boom, boom. Boom, boom. All right. And then we clear this. All right. So the people coming out of the plane can go up this central corridor. And then let's do... Yeah, I'm going to do the queues in white. So let's clear out all of this. All right, and then so we would have coming off of here 11 by 5, right? All right, so we could, whatever way we did that, and then we would do like the opposite in a sense over here. Mirrored image 11 by 5, which leaves a little bit of extra room for like decoration so the passengers can come out this way if they want. And then we would do the same thing here. So let's get rid of, let's clear this one, right? And then this one's fine. This needs to be cleared. Then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. Nope, wrong one. Boom. Clear. White would be, yeah, from this side, right, 11 by 5, and then from this side, 11 by 5. Right, and again with a path that they can get here. Now, what I would like to do is say that we would have, yeah, so now we're going to need to get some seating in. We're also going to need to get people the heck out of here, right? And what I'm wondering is, do we have the downstairs? Like we could have like 2 escalators right here. How big is an escalator? 1, 2. Yeah, it takes up like 2 by 3. All right, so let's do 2 escalators down. Like one, like here, and then another one like here, right? So one would come down this way, and the other one would come down this way. Now what I want to do is let's go page down. Alright, so that would be like that. Right, if we go page up, yep, got the right spacing. So, that's how people would get into or out of this area, would be one of these 2 escalators. Now if we needed to, if things got jammed up, we could put like 2 stairs there, right? So let's do page down. The reason I want to do this is what I'm really getting at, is that I would like to figure out how we can get people into here, right? Without crossing paths too much with the people there. So like right now it works out real nice. They come down here and they just flow right out. So one of the things I'm thinking of is we'll do this magenta. Well, let's do orange. Let's do clear. All right, we're going to get rid of all of that. I'm going to say, yeah, I'm thinking we end up, yeah, we end up further up this way. So let's go like right here, right? 3 wide. This will just be the corridor in orange. All right, if we had this, then these people would be, let's just sort of do like that number, right? So they would be, they would come down these steps and then they would come over this way, which leaves this to be kind of like a completely wasted area unless there was something here to entertain people on their way out the door, right? So if maybe what we would do is put like the, I don't know what color we have, you know, like we could have like the security gate right there for them being out here. Now, let's just see. We need to keep going because this is just these 2 gates. Now let's go back upstairs. All right, so reasonably happy with that, right? Like, now, how do we get the people over here out over to there, right? So let's go up. Let's go back down, and then mark where this is going to be upstairs. All right, so this one here would be where our new entrance is. See what that looks like. All right, so that's where that is upstairs. Let's go to the other end of it. All right, we would say this would be, well, no, this over here. No, right here. All right, so we're going to do... All right, that would be that corridor down there. Now, the problem... It's okay, right? The problem is we don't have seating necessarily in here. All right, for like all of these people. And these people could come over... If we had... Yeah, I mean, see, we're getting too jammed up here. We definitely need more stairs. And yeah, you know, these are not going to be the biggest planes. So what I'm thinking of is... Yeah, down below here, I was hoping to put a kitchen and stuff. Yeah, I'm thinking we put... Yeah, we could put a gate here and a gate here, or down here. So what do we say, 2 by 3? This could be a down escalator. Oops, I kind of missed. This could be a down escalator. Nope, I missed again. Right, and then if we go downstairs again, we would have to have... You know, we're talking about doing like this. Oh, that's clear. Talking about doing like this, right? So we're going to go back up. And again, this, we're not going to do anything up here. That's just to let me know where that is. Right, and then magenta, back up, magenta, yeah, so then if we had corridors, well, really... Right, we could have a corridor back against there, which really wouldn't affect this too much, right? And then the other question would be, so how do we get the people out over here? And then the thought is, well, maybe we just have them... They might have a little bit of a conflict upstairs, right? But this should really cover these 3. We would have 2 down escalators, and then a number of down escalators over here, depending on... And then we probably would put a couple maybe like right in this area. All right, let's go back up. All right, so if we were to be... Yeah, like we could do... Let's just put one... Let's say here. Yeah, would we want to put one over here? All right, and then we would have another one over here, which would force people from there to come over here or to go to here. But then what we would have downstairs, yeah, let's go mark these downstairs. Let's do this one first, right? Maybe page down. All right, and then this one. There. All right, and then I would have... yeah, that's a little awkward. Maybe we'd have something like this. I think that would be our outgoing area, like, you know, they would come in here, go down this corridor. We could have like bathroom or something down here for the people. So this would be like a wall we would build down here. And we'd have like a little extra jutty here. Yeah, do you see that? So like what I'm thinking of is then all our outflow is here. We would build a wall down here, right across here, allow for this set of stairs. Does that... What do you guys think of that? And then as far as getting people up goes, I'm not too worried about that, right? Because anywhere in here we could do up and down depending on where we decide to build things. So let's go back up and see what up would look like. And so we could do, let's do pink. Since we did magenta, I don't know, does pink look enough different? All right, these stairs, when I bought these, I figured we might do something different. Here, let's get rid of this white. All right, yeah, when we did pink up, now what I'm worried about is we have stairs here. We don't have a lot of room. Like, we haven't put any chairs and whatnot up here. So what I'm thinking of is that we really consider what we have downstairs. And remember, we're going to have, like, nothing down there. So what I'm hoping to be able to do is just, you know, when people want to come up and wait, otherwise they're going to get, well, we could do a lot of vending over here, right? And in the middle. Yeah. I'm wondering if we don't do a down escalator and make this just like really awkward. Alright, if I did a down escalator over like here. Nah. Yeah, the other thought is that we let people come up from here, but then where do I put the vending? You know, we got a lot of room for vending is going to be down here when you consider all of this space is just kind of nothing. Probably move the bathrooms. Yeah, we do probably need to get people bathrooms up in here too, don't we? Well, we have these. They really aren't being used that much, if I'm honest. Alright, so if we came up here, you know, I would think... Let's go back up. But we can always move... Yeah, see, now we could definitely put up things, like, right in this ballpark. Alright, so let's see. Does pink look much different? Right, yeah, a little bit. Not enough. Actually, land, wall, lime. Let's do lime. Pink's too close to the magenta. I can't even see that. While we were doing white for that, magenta. I guess we could do orange. Let's just go orange. Let's clear that yellow, whatever color that is. Let's clear. Maybe the lime would show up better. Like if we just did. Yeah, let's do page down. Where are we at? Yeah, you know, here's another thought I have about this. Is I'm thinking that we would... Do we want to divide this into sections? Right? So we would have... Go back to lime, right? We would have like a wall here. Right, and then maybe a wall down to here, and then somewhere there would be, so this would be like one section. Now, I would want to make this smaller. A section that would be there, and then like the way up on that section, yeah, it could be like this, right? I don't think we would need more than one, and then we could have like some vending up and around here, and then we could do the same here, and then the up over here, right? Let's go back down. Yeah, because all of this is going to get moved. We could have like another up set of steps here, right? That would, if you wanted to go into this section, right, would be, like, yeah, let's go back down. Like I would say we'd put those steps like here. Right, let's go page down. Yep, that was awful close. Right, let's get rid of that bit. All right, so this would be like an up set. Now, and if we had to put in more than one set of steps or whatever, we could, right? Let's go back up. And then this section, Yeah, it would be like right. Yeah, let's get back to the line. Page down. Oh, slow down. There we go. Right, and then let's go back up. And then if you wanted to get into this section, well, we could pretty much have your stairs right where they are now, but whatever. Right, we could have your stairs like in this ballpark. Right, so people could flow in and come down here and do whatever kind of entertainment things they wanted. You know, this would be sort of a little jut out. Yeah, let's see where we're at if we go page up. Yeah, this would have to get moved, right? So we would have to do like a set of stairs down here. Now, by the way, one of the advantages, I think, to this, you know, we're going to move it over right in line with this door. I think we're off by one. Yeah, let's go there. Just, why not? Symmetry of sorts. All right, page down. And this would be... Let's move it over one. 3 or 4 wide corridor. We got this a little bit here. What I was starting out doing there was like, you know, this would have to be getting a little fancy. Fancy for the planning, right? So this would be like the way down out of this section, right? This one, you know what? Are we really? Yeah, let's go back. Well, we could use that way out of this section too, right? And then if we're going to do this, why not? I mean, at that point, let's get rid of this, right? Don't worry about this anymore. And this would just be a long walk for people leaving, but they could come, you know, we could kind of do what we did over there, right? Where we had like this, page up. All right, we could move that queue around. Let's go back page down. All right, and that would be, and we'd probably want to do, keep that kind of 3 wide there, right? No reason we couldn't just block all this off to be part of the exit system. Anything on this side around there, you know, they'll have to come all the way around and come into here. Might make this a little wider, but we can always go down another row this way pretty easily, right? So we would build a wall right around here that would be limiting the way people could come down. So we'd have all down escalators. I don't know if that's fire code. I'm pretty sure you'd have to have some kind of thing. So let's go back up. So that means we would get rid of this. All right, so that would be like section 1, gate A, gate B, right, would just barely make it through this wall here. You know, we would leave this wall to a certain point. Yeah, I guess we would have to, do we shift everything over? And this would leave enough room for, remember this orange down there is that, yeah, and then do we have other little vending? And then the question is, let's see, yeah, because that's where it is, this is where it is downstairs. I pointed at the screen with my finger, just so you guys know. I love when I do that. I don't always mention it, but there are times that I do. I remember to point with the mouse. Yeah, see, when it comes to down here, you know, the up into here, yeah, let's go back up, right? So we haven't really, so this would be the up into here. We talk about the up over here. We can also have like another up here if we wanted. Right? Like another up into this section, like if you want to go back down to get something. And we could have like minimal vending here, but maybe we'd have like our like certain common, yeah, I'm thinking like over, like right in this area we would have like a big kind of common. See how we're starting to build this green? Yeah, let's go back up. Oh, what did I do? I didn't do anything wrong. All right, let's come back here and I'm gonna do like this, right? So page down. And there we go. So like, see how we're kind of forming this green, and then we'd have 2 entrances. Is here. Like I said, we could always do like another entrance, even as far as like over here goes. Maybe, right? Are we in line with that one? But this does not have to be this exact thing for our discussion purposes. All right, page up. All right, so that could be, because these are going to be, well, these could all be fairly big planes. And then, yeah, we could have like another one on this side of the wall, or really right where this one is, right? We could do page down. Right, it's a little hard to see that, but yeah, see, and then we could have like some more vending-ish type things. You come in through security, you have a whole thing. I mean, this, you know, we could squeeze this down a little bit further, even. Right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll make a 4-wide corridor. Right, I think that's in line with that other one. And we would do like this. Yeah, that sort of, look, that lines right up with that. Right, and then we would do, yeah, like just keep that at least 3 wide all the way up to here. And then this would be, yep, 3 wide there, right? So the wall would make it a little bit more narrow. Like, let's just do, oh, that's not what I meant to do. All right, like, so this would be the wall that would separate them leaving. Yeah, this, no, we're gonna do this, right? Right, that's the leaving wall, and then all of this could be cleared. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so, and the reason I just did that was like, picture like a bigger kitchen, like here with cafe, and we could move our maintenance things over here, which would get a little more, you know, we could use this space, and then when it comes to being up here, you know, I think we need to get enough seating to really be practical. This went from being seating to, to queues, but yeah, do we want to move this over a little bit, right? Especially considering I have this like spaced gapped. Yeah, I think we would want to make gate B a little bit bigger, right? So we'd probably want to do, yeah, we definitely want the queues that we have there. I don't, you know, and I definitely would like the exits, but maybe we put the exits, now they're always going to want it to flow towards this way. Yeah, I could move this down, though. How would we do that? Because I'm thinking this is not a bad place for the wall if we cleared this out. Right? So we clear that out there, and then this would be, well, that is a bad place for the wall. Well, it is and it isn't. I mean, we can always do, what do we do, the wall in lime, right? We can always do a little bit, yeah, maybe that's what we do. I want to squeeze it over as much as we can. That's reasonable, right? So we'll put the, what if we put the first gate entrance thingy like here? Right. These really don't need 2 gap in between them, do they? Yeah, let's go with a 1 gap in between these and see what that looks like as far as, right, and then if we did this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you know what? That kind of, sort of lines up better. Right, and then so as far as this wall goes, we could just have it come, yeah, like this, a little extra. Right, so this would be where that would be. Ignore the orange, right? So you'd come up into here. You still don't have much room. We definitely would need. Definitely going to need a little bit more room up here, I think, to handle these 3 gates. Like, yeah, see, this and this have the overflow this way. Now, yeah, I guess we can't really build above a gate, can we? Well, let's see. You guys have the idea, and I'm definitely open to the suggestions. Yeah. So we can't build a foundation on this, so we can't build over top of here. Like, that would be kind of... I've never seen that in an airport, but it'd be like the plane could land underneath of there. Yeah, so let me see. We got to think about a way to get this to be a little bit bigger, I think. All right, I think everything's flowing with these just fine. Maybe we don't. All right. Yeah, just sort of looking. This has got to be a big area over here. Let's just finish up this real quick. All right, so we're going to do a little bit less of a gap there. We'll do 2 in between this one, 1 in between that one. And we'll do the white. All right, by 11. Yeah. Yeah, I think that leaves enough room. I think... Yeah, what I'm thinking of is that if we need to give this more room, we take it out this way. It's just my initial thought, right? And that's... maybe not... Yeah, definitely not that far down, right? Then we would... Nah, you know what? That could actually kind of work. Alright, well, I need to stop, or else I'll never stop. I did white instead of lime. Alright, so this would be... So we'd have 3 gates with separate entrances and exits. And then that way, when we have a fire and a trash can in this gate, not everybody leaves. I've noticed that. Like, you know, if we had a fire right here, everybody's going to leave all the gates. Like, but if we could put walls up here, that's another. And then we could have some, like, vending over in this area. I don't think that will jam this up. And then as far as these people go, yeah, we might... Well, we can't really squeeze this down, but we might, you know, have, like, vending over this area more upstairs. Right, we'll have to talk about how these people get up and down and work out the exact details, but this should leave... Yeah, we're running a little low on seating over this way, but we'll see. Alright, well there you go, guys. We've spent enough time, I think, with the planning. Let me know what you think. I'm definitely open to your suggestions, but I'm liking the way it's coming out so far, right? Like, this is, I'm enjoying it. Alright, well, I might build a little foundation more... Might fast forward some more time, you know, because it's definite that I think we're going to want to build out upstairs here a bit more, you know, just to be able to fit like this stuff in. Alright, guys. Well, once again, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. We'll look forward to your suggestions and comments. Take care and have a good day. Be safe. Bye-bye.